I'm going to share something special with you today. I'm going to share a piece of real history. Okay, gang, before we get started, please click subscribe. I appreciate every one of them. Click like. I need you to like the video if at all possible, and click the ringy dingy down there so you get your notification when we get a new video up. Today we're going to talk about something special. It's really special. I'm very blessed and very lucky to get my hands on one. It is a 1943 piece of heaven. This here is, of course, a U.S. issued 1911 A1. What's special about this one is Union switching signal. That's right, it's this close to the Holy Grail. You know, the singer being, 500 of them produced that they know of. There's a few lunchbox guns out there. I think there was about 50 to 55,000 of these produced, and that's it. They got a contract to produce them, then the contract got shut off, and then what happened, they started producing M1A or little M1 carbines, and then they got cut off at the end of the war. So these are pretty rare. With 50 to 55,000 of them, there's not many of them out there. Now, one thing that I do like about this handgun is its rarity, but it is all original. If you look at the backstrap here, it's a little bit different than the Colts. The texture on it's a little bit different. Everything else is pretty much Colt. That was one of the requirements for the 1911s, that all the parts had to be interchangeable. Now, one thing interesting, other than there being only a handful, I'm gonna call it a handful versus millions of the Remington Rands and Colts and so on and so forth, is of the 50,000 plus, you know, there was like 10,000, you can fact check me, I believe somewhere around 10,000 1911s that the German police department was using that had been captured or whatever. How many was lost in the Pacific? How many was lost in Europe? How many of them was brought back by the GIs back when the government would let you have such trophies? How many of them were just trashed? How many of them were lost at Omaha Beach, so on and so forth, so on. To get one of these is pretty rare. And because of the rarity, it makes it a lot pricier. This one here, I think, is in really good shape considering there's probably some nicer ones out there, and there's probably some that are a lot worse. Now, I did have a Union switching signal slide only, that I found at a junk show in Pennsylvania, and I paid about $400 just for the slide. I've seen slides alone on YouTube and eBay and places out there go for $1,000, $1,200. Now, I have since sold my slide because I got the whole damn thing, right? I got the whole kit and caboodle. You know, as a 1911 lover, this right here is probably as close as the grand prize I'll ever get. Would a singer be nice? Who wouldn't want to have one? But I only have one left arm, and I can't give my right one away. So, you know, I'm going to take it out and shoot it. I've not fired it. I've just let it sit, be a safe queen. But, you know, at some point, that's what I want to do. Now, one thing I do not do, or don't know, is the pistol grips on it. Now, I'm not sure the pistol grips are original. I haven't done the research. I should have enough knowledge to know it. But you know, one time they had the double diamond pistol grips. As you can see, this one does not. I'm going to think these are not the original pistol grips, but I could be wrong. You know, it doesn't matter. The frame, the slide, all Union switching signal. I can check the serial number online, Union switching signal 1943. That's close enough for me to have. So let's just go outside and see if we can get this old warhorse to talk to us and go bang, bang, bang. Welcome to the range outside the hideout today. Now, you know, we've relocated the hideout, so we're working on things like sound and wind and location and building a new range and all this other whatnot. But what we're talking about is this old warhorse right here. 1943 Union switching signal 1911 A1. Pretty collectible. It's one of my treasures. Now, I could sit and point out hammers and triggers and all this, but here's the deal, gang. It's a basic Army issue 1911. I could have, like I said, maybe not the original pistol grips, but I don't give a damn. It's a Union Switcher Signal 1911. I have not fired it. I do not know if it will fire, but I've got enough faith and confidence in the 1911s that it will. Now that might bite me in the ass, but for some reason I don't think so. So let's just load it and see. I've not oiled it. I've not done anything but take it out of the box. So let's just see. Oh man, I love it, I love it. Damn, this thing's old as a son of a bitch, and I just love it. 1943 Union Switcher Signal. And like I said, you know, when we're sitting inside and you get to thinking about how many of them were lost in the sand. Iwo Jima, Guadalcanal, the Battle of the Bulge, you know, crossing the Rhine. Where have they been? Where are they? What would they say? Like what's it gonna say? Something like, what would a bug say on the wall or fly on the wall? But you know, true American history. The Lord's caliber 45 ACP. Who does not like it? Booyah! I tell you what, man. I'm blessed, I know it. Bless you all. God bless America. Until we get to shoot again, shoot safe and shoot straight.